Kay have things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they are always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday sharing event. We're so excited you're on here tonight, and I can't wait for you to hear our amazing speaker tonight, Kristen Sharp. And we're grateful, you don't know, but she's lost her voice, but she got it back just for us tonight. So we're super excited about that. But before we get started, I want to thank all of our guests who are on here tonight. I know we're going to hit 200. We're almost there. But I just want to thank you guests for being on here tonight and honoring your Mary Kay Beauty Consultant to come on here tonight, hear a little bit more about Mary Kay. And we hope tonight with the information that not only I give, but also Kristen gives tonight will help you make that decision to jump in and just join us, okay? So my name is Janice Trude, and I'm a Global National Sales Director. I am so fortunate to be able to build in other countries. In fact, I just got back from Europe. I jumped over there for 12 days to work. Sounds kind of weird, but I did. And I have an amazing new director coming out over there. I already have a director there, but a couple more coming out. And so it's so exciting to build in other countries. My directors are in Holland, the Netherlands. So it's really great. I was able to be over there. So thank you for being on here tonight and honor your Mary Kay beauty consultant for being on here and telling her you being a woman of your word and being on here tonight. Now, for those of you who are guests, I know some of you are like, okay, I'll come on and listen. But if at any time tonight you hear something like, okay, I just want to jump in with them, whatever you decide, tonight we're going to give away 7 free opportunities to join Mary Kay. That's 7, okay? So if at any time tonight you hear anything you think, you know what, I think I just want to jump in and join with them, then type in the chat section. Oh, I should have had it ready here. Sorry, I didn't have my paper ready for here. Okay, type in the chat section, I'm in for free. And when you type in I'm in for free, you're going to go into the drawings for 7 free opportunities to join Mary Kay tonight. Okay, so make sure that, and thank you, Carla and Alice and Sherry and all the behind the scenes people. So type in I'm in for free and we'll automatically put you in those drawings. Okay. Well, our job tonight is to give you information and education so that you can make a decision on what you want to do. But we want to get started on just giving you some information. So before we have Kristen come on tonight, I want to share some information with all of you. By the way, I've been with Mary Kay for 43 years. That's a long time. I always say it's slowly 43 years. That's a very long time. I joined Mary Kay when I was 22, and we didn't have social media, and things have changed a lot. So I'm grateful to have that. But I wanted to share some things with you this evening so that you can see some more about the company. Okay. So first, I want to start here. And this is with our beautiful Mary Kay. This is our founder. Let me enlarge this just a teeny bit. There we go. There is Mary Kay. That's Mary Kay. She started this company in 1963 with herself and 9 of her friends. Probably she conned into doing this with her. And we did lose Mary Kay in 2001, but we are still a family owned and operated business today, which I have to tell you is incredibly rare today. So a lot of people, when they have generational things going on, the kids don't kind of want to do the same thing. So a lot of companies are sold, but we are very fortunate that Mary Kay's grandson is the CEO and the president of Mary Kay Cosmetics. So I just wanted to share that with you, that we're still family owned and operated today after 62 years. This is our global world headquarters. This is where all this is where all the decisions are made in our global world headquarters, but our manufacturing and distribution center is also in Texas, and it distributes to out of our 35 countries, about 28 of our 35 countries. The rest of our countries have their own manufacturing distribution center. But this is our global world headquarters in Dallas, Texas. And like I said, we have our manufacturing and distribution center there also too in Texas. So we are American made. People always ask where are your products made? In the good old USA. Okay. So I do want to share that with you tonight. And how do you join Mary Kay? How does it get started? How do you start? What is the deal? So let me just share this with you tonight. There are a couple options that you have, and I have to tell you, and Kristen's on here tonight too, but when I joined 43 years ago, we didn't have these options. In fact, my starter kit was $75 back then, and it did not look anything like it does today. Okay, so you have 2 decisions to make tonight. A $35 decision, and you guys, when I think about a $30 decision to start a business, that's twice through Starbucks for some of you guys, okay? So that's a $35 decision. So the e-start, which we're giving away 7 free tonight, comes with samples, a welcome packet, and an amazing website designed for you and all your credit card processing for a year. So $35, you can join Mary Kay. So that'd be more like family and friends, that kind of situation. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. That is that one. Okay, that's the $35 one. Now, how many of you are on here tonight who need money? How many of you are on here tonight, put in the chat section, who need at least $1,000, $2,000, $3,000? How many of you guys need the money? Where's my money girls on here tonight? So who needs the money on here tonight? Where are our money girls? Okay, I want to see them. I see a lot of you. So if you're looking for income, okay, so if some of you are on here for night to look for income, I'm going to encourage you to do the $90 Pro Start. Why? Because this comes with everything you need to do to demonstrate at a lot of money. I saw that at your beauty experiences. So you have 2 sets of skincare, oil for eye makeup remover, all your CC creams. These are full-size products. These are not sample size. Microdermabrasion, charcoal mask, mascara, your bag, your trays, your mirrors, everything you need to do. Now, I will tell you that's over $400 worth of product, and just your bag and everything else for $90. It's over $400. So that is a really good buy. Okay. So I'm going to tell you whether you start with 35 or 90, 90 and 35. This would be a decision. I would just encourage, if you're at a guest here tonight, to make sure that you talk with your Mary Kay Beauty Consultant sales director so you know your options. But if you're looking at income, I really want to encourage you guys to start with the Pro Start. And your website is incredibly professional. And I think that's what I want to share with you tonight is your website, how incredible Mary Kay makes you look. I love the fact that Mary Kay makes you look really professional with our website. So let me grab my website here. and they all look the same. So this would be your website if you joined Mary Kay. Of course, they all look the same. Like I said, it's just my name is on this one. So what I love about this is the interactive part of this. So your friends and family and customers can shop online. They can check out online. The tutorials are great. Look at the graphics, you guys. I don't know where you could get this for $35 a year. I do not know how much it costs to do a website or design a website or what a website designer would charge you. But I'm sure it's more than $35 a year. So they update this daily for you. It has all the products on here. We have amazing, amazing apps in Mary Kay. We have a new AI foundation finder where you can scan your skin and figure out exactly what foundation you would use. We also have lots of other different apps that you can use too, our e-catalog, and there's other ones, but look at all the different things you have on here. So this would be your website. So this is yours, designed for you and all your credit card processing for only $35. I mean, that is crazy. Okay. So I wanted to share that with you. One of my favorite screen shares is the next one because I know that giving back and the environment are really important to many of you. So I want to take a minute on this one and I'm going to totally enlarge it. Okay, 60 years, actually now 62 years of inspiration, innovation, and impact. So we are in 35 markets worldwide. We have 1,600 global patents on our products. And I know some of these screen shares was a little bit fuzzy, so I apologize for that. We have zero landfill status. So when we're talking about giving back to the environment, we have zero landfill status. We have planted more than 1 million trees. All of our bottles, jars, plastic, everything is 100% recyclable. And I appreciate our company for that because I will tell you today, when you guys go into department stores and buy a compact, when you're done with it, you usually throw it away. In Mary Kay, you pop out the colors and pop in new ones. So I just want to say it's a great situation that we have that, okay? The other thing is that we are a company that gives back. In America, we've given over $200 million in grants to keep domestic violence shelters open and also for domestic violence, okay? And cancer research, both of those. Now, in our European countries, we do orphanages. We give to several orphanages over in Europe that we're involved in over there. So we're a company that not only cares about the environment, we also do care about, not only the environment, but also giving back. And I know that's important to many, many, many of you. Okay, the last screen share I have tonight is the cars. How many of you on here tonight could use a car? Who needs a car? Does anybody need a car? Does anybody need a car they don't have to pay tax, license, and insurance on? That's always a great thing too. So if you need a car, we are on it here. I think I saw one of my directors on here, my new directors on here. She's been in Mary Kay 7 months and she's already earned the first 2 cars. They're like, what do they do with 2 cars? So the Grand Achiever is the first car you can earn, then the Premier Club, and then the Cadillac. Okay, so I've actually had several directors this last year earn 3 cars in 1 year. So you in the Grand Achiever, you turn it back after 6 months, you get the next one, you turn it back. So it's amazing. But I will tell you, these are great, amazing vehicles that they do pay your tax, license, and insurance. You only pay a small underwriting fee a month of about $45. So who on here tonight could use a car? Anybody? Anybody could use a car? Okay, so I always ask this question because I'm always curious to find out. If you didn't have a car payment and you didn't have car insurance, how much money would you save a month? If you did not have who's on here tonight who has a car payment and car insurance? If you did not have those two, how much money would you save a month? Does anybody want to share how much you'd save a month? A lot. 300, 2,600. Oh my gosh, I just saw 900, 700, 600. Yeah, you guys, this is a lot of money. Now, I've had 22 pink Cadillacs. People are so funny. Where are they stacked? They're not in my driveway. We get a new car every 2 years. They pay your tax, license, and insurance on the car. So you get to turn it in. Every 2 years, you get a new car. So it's great. Okay. Look at the money you could save. You think about the fact that I've had no car payments and no car insurance payments since I was 22, and I'm now in my 60s in Mary Kay. I've had 22 cars in Mary Kay. I've saved my family a lot of money. Now, I know, guess if you're on here tonight, you think it's a lottery. Not everybody gets them. So I want you to know that there are several women here tonight, that have earned countless amount of cars. So I want to say right now, if you're a sales director, would you put down how many cars you've earned in Mary Kay since you've been in? There we have 17, 9, 8, 14, 12, 19, 20. Look at all of them. Oh my gosh. And I want you to see this, guess, because I want you to see this is the real deal. Okay. Sometimes people think, oh, not everybody earns a car. Yeah, there's a lot of people earning cars. People are earning cars so fast. And you know what? That's a lot of money for you guys. Car insurance, car payments, all those things are really, really important. Okay, all right. Well, we have our guest speaker, and I'm super excited. Kristen has been traveling a lot, like I have been also traveling, and she lost her voice. I don't know if it's due to travel, but because she's busy. But I'm grateful she's on her live with us tonight. So, Kristin Sharpe, National Sales Director, prior to Mary Kay, she was an author and speaker. I love this part for John Maxwell. How many of you know who John Maxwell is? Like he's like seriously so amazing. Okay, so she worked for John Maxwell. She started Mary Kay career in June of 2006. She became a red jacket. That's with three people on her team 2 weeks later. And then she earned the use of her first Mary Kay career car in 3 months. So she was in Mary Kay, and 3 months later, she earned her Mary Kay career car. Her mother was a national sales director also too. So she has Mary Kay roots in her. But she earned her first car in her first 3 months with the company and became a sales director within 1 month later. She earned 3 cars her first year. Remember, I told you you can earn more than 1 car in a year, and is currently driving the 11th career car, the beautiful pink Escalade. Okay. She has her highest check. We always say her highest check hasn't been written yet. But the one they have paid her is in excess of $36,000 in 1 month. How many of you would love to have $36,000 in 1 month? How many of you could spend that super fast? Okay. How many of you would forget to tell your husband you got $36,000 in 1 month? Okay. So it's awesome. She's earned over $3 million in commissions to date. We are super excited she's on here. Kristen is honored leader of 12-time $1 million unit production, and she's traveled globally and trained globally. So I'm just going to turn this over to her. So Kristen, I know you're on here with us tonight, so it's on you, girl. You go for it. Do you have your voice?
Yes, it's getting better. I've ate like, I don't know, 50 cough drops today. Has anyone else been under the weather, lost your voice? Oh my goodness. Well, good evening, you guys. What a pleasure to be here. And Janice, as you read those accolades, I felt like, oh my gosh, I feel like I just started. I can't believe I've been a consultant for 19 years. But as Janice said, my story actually really started before me. It was actually when my mom began Mary Kay. And that was over 39 years ago. I was 5 and my brother Scott was 2. And she really actually just became a consultant to earn some extra money. I saw that many of you, that was your possible reason too. And it was so she could put me in piano and dance lessons. But soon after mom started, she became single. Do we have any other single ladies on here? Okay. So Mary Kay truly became like our sole source of income. It is what put food on the table, clothes on our back, and a roof over our head. So if my mom didn't work, like we didn't eat. So she was extremely motivated to make her business work. And her reason, her why for working was for me and my brother. She wanted a job with flexibility so she could be involved in our lives, but also to stay at home and raise us. Let me know in the chat if that's important for you to be able to raise your own children and be at home with them. Well, it's interesting now looking back. I know it wasn't easy for my mom to build a business, especially being a single parent. And I can assure you, like, she had the same disappointments we all have. But I am so grateful because I got to see firsthand how she handled things when they weren't going so well. And it's interesting because looking back, I can see that my mom's career shaped me to become the person I am today. And you know, it's kind of scary to think of who I would have become and where I'd be today if she had not been offered this incredible opportunity. And because she was single, we worked with her and helped her in her business. And it's funny because, you know, I have a 9-year-old now, but even as a 5-year-old, I was in charge of labeling all my mom's products. And as I got older, my responsibilities grew. And we always had a goal poster along with my mom's goal posters. How many of you in Mary Kay have goal posters with your kids? Ah, you guys, we had quarterly prizes we were working towards right along with her quarterly Mary Kay prizes. And when my mom was working for her first Mary Kay career car, I was working for my hot pink scooter, and my brother Scott was working for his Fisher Price bubble blowing lawnmower. And it's funny to think, oh my gosh, now I drive a pink Escalade. I was working for a pink scooter. Now I drive a pink Escalade. My brother, all through college, had a lawn mowing business So I'm like, oh my gosh, it started with that Fisher Price bubble blowing lawnmower. But back in the day, our first job was just to go to the babysitter and not cry. And that's before we had virtual Mary Kay. There wasn't Zoom or Facebook or any of those things back then. So when my mom would leave to go do an appointment, we got $1 for every time we went to a babysitter while she worked her business. And it's interesting because even at a young age, I got it. Mary Kay was not just my mom's job. It was our family business. So people ask me all the time, did you drive a pink Cadillac when you were a kid? Yes, I learned how to drive in a pink Cadillac. And back in the day, I mean, I have an Escalade, so it's really big, but like back in the day, do you guys remember? Like they were the big Cadillacs. And so I had to learn how to parallel park. And there wasn't like the backup camera and like the full like computer screen we have now. I mean, it was huge. But my mom was a smart businesswoman because she would only let me practice driving while making customer deliveries and errands for her. And then, of course, when I got my driver's license, you can guess who was making all of the deliveries. Now we have an amazing system where you can literally drop ship products to your customers from Mary Kay. But back in the day, we didn't have that. And my brother always tells me that he used to get tips from the women when he would drop off the products. I never got tips, but he did. It's just interesting, you guys, because I look back and I'm like, wow, our family Mary Kay business paid for me and my brother to play on multiple traveling sports teams. It bought my first car, my brother's first car. My brother and I both graduated from college debt-free, all because of my mom's Mary Kay business. But here's where I think it's interesting. Even though I saw the success that my mom had in Mary Kay, and I knew I was blessed to have grown up pink, I wasn't 100% sure that Mary Kay was for me. I saw my mom doing it, but I wasn't sure it was for me. So after graduating from college, I went on to pursue what I thought was my dream job, which was to work for the New York Times bestselling author and speaker, John Maxwell. And I had a passion for leadership. I had grown up listening to John Maxwell CDs because leadership is such a part of our Mary Kay business. My mom would listen to John Maxwell tapes and then CDs, if anyone remembers what CDs were. I know it was a while ago. And so I would listen to those in the car with her, and I got a passion for leadership. So after an intense interviewing process, I did finally get a job at his office. And at 23 years old, I moved across the United States from Washington State, the one by Oregon, okay, to Atlanta, Georgia, where I live now. And I didn't know a soul. I found a roommate online, which back then was not normal. And I bought a car over the phone. But I soon found out that my dream job wasn't all that I dreamt of. My schedule was brutal. How many of you would say that with your corporate job right now? Your schedule is brutal. I traveled 5 to 6 days a week. I was rarely home. Now, working for John Maxwell was an incredible experience, and I learned and grew from it. But looking back, I now see that experience prepared me so much for my Mary Kay journey. So when I think about working for John Maxwell, I'm thankful that I got sick and tired of traveling and sleeping in hotel rooms. I'm glad I got discouraged because I was broke. And I'm grateful that I got to that place of total frustration. And maybe some of you are there right now. You are frustrated because that frustration propelled me to explore my options. It got me thinking about my future. It got me asking questions like, what do I want my life to look like? What do you want your life to look like? What is truly important to me? And I soon realized that Mary Kay had everything I was wanting and looking for. And it's interesting because for the first time, I could see myself in this business, not just what my mom did, but I could see myself. So I'll never forget it. I called my mom and told her that I was ready to order my starter kit. And yeah, Janice is right. I had to pay $100 for my starter kit. We didn't have the other options. And that was 19 years ago. I'll never forget it because there was like this dead silence on the phone. And I think my mom went into shock because she dreamt about this day her entire life. But after a long pause, she said, well, that sounds like a great idea. So June 1st, 2006, I became a Mary Kay beauty consultant. One of the best things that I did, you guys, is I booked 20 appointments and I held 12 that first month. I booked 20, held 12 because several canceled, and I learned that that was normal. But that first month, I sold over $4,000 in products. I made over $2,000 profit, and I added 5 new team members. And through those 12 skincare parties where I really didn't even know what I was doing, okay, I went on target for my first career car. I mean, my team did over $20,000, and I literally totally didn't even know what I was doing, but I was having a blast. I was meeting new people, and I was making great money on the side. So the second month, I built my team and achieved DIQ, which is director in qualification. And the third month, you heard I earned my first car. That was huge at 25 years old. And then month number 4, I became a sales director, which is a leader of a team of over 24 people. Month number 6, I earned my second car. And then exactly after a year from ordering my starter kit, I earned my first diamond bumblebee, my first diamond ring. We do earn diamonds. It's awesome. And my first triple star achievement, as well as my first pink Cadillac. Now, I know as I share these things, you might be like, oh, it sounds like it was super easy. And her mom was in Mary Kay, so no wonder she did great. But that's not true. I mean, there was definitely roadblocks and lessons that I had to learn. And it was really, I would tell you, even though there was the roadblocks and the stumbling blocks, it has been one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. And looking back, I'm so grateful for those learning lessons. I mean, you guys, my first skincare party was like a hot mess express. I mean, I literally gave everyone the wrong foundation shade, and they still bought products. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh. And at my party, the lady goes, hey, I totally want to do Mary Kay. And I was thinking, this is the worst party ever. Like, you do? And she's like, yeah, you don't even know what you're doing. And look how much product you sold. I can totally do this. Yes, you can. So looking back, I'm just so grateful because those learning lessons and challenging times, it got me to where I am today. So when I joined Mary Kay, my mom had been in the company over 20 years. She literally had everyone I knew as a customer or team member. And I almost didn't start because the reality was, you guys, I was broke. And I know many of you said you needed money. That was me too. I was living paycheck to paycheck. Working for John Maxwell, I was not making a lot of money. And I was too prideful to call my mom and tell her that I needed help financially. I also knew very few people in my town. So if you're someone that says, hey, I don't know a lot of people, that was me, due to my travel and work schedule. And there wasn't even Zoom or Facebook or social media. So working virtually wasn't even an option like we have now. And that first party you got, it was just a bunch of random people. It was like the lady from the dry cleaners, the lady from Starbucks drive-through, like friends of friends that I worked with. But I was just grateful that I said, hey, I'm going to start knowing it might not be perfect. And it wasn't, but it still was a lot of fun. So when I think about it, like, why did I have success in Mary Kay? I think, you guys, truly, I looked at my current situation and I knew that the pain of staying the same, living paycheck to paycheck, was greater than the fear of talking to strangers about Mary Kay. Okay. And I remember thinking, anything in life and business worth having has a risk associated to it. And what's the risk in Mary Kay? Buying a starter kit? I mean, worst case scenario, you get your own products at half price. So I was like, okay, I guess this really isn't that big of a risk. So right after I ordered my starter kit, I took the time to master the basic skills of this business. And if you want to do this as a business, I would absolutely take Janice's advice and do the upgraded starter kit and attend some of our free trainings, because it matters. When you're trained, you feel more confident. And I think the other advantage I had, Janice, looking back, is that I knew to my core this business worked. I knew the lifestyle it could provide. And that was one of the best skills that I learned from my mom, was how to fail forward, miss a goal, pick yourself up and keep going. Was I scared? Yeah. But I quickly learned that when you master your skills, you gain confidence. So kind of a couple fun things before I close out, you guys. At 25 years old and single, I was able to buy my first home because of my Mary Kay income. And I've now earned over 100 carats in diamonds. Seriously, trips all around the world. I became a Mary Kay multimillionaire before my 30th birthday. And my mom has got to crown me 3 times as the queen of our seminar. And you might be like, what's the Queen of Seminar? So I wanted to show you. I have this big, huge, like picture in my office, but this is my mom. It's kind of like Miss America. We wore like matching dresses. This is so cute. This was one of the times that she crowned me, and that was for being a queen in Mary Kay. And it was one of my favorite memories. And she got to do it 3 times. 3 times. I met my husband online. Anyone else meet their husband online? This was like back when eHarmony. It wasn't like, yeah, Janice, you met your husband online. We talked about this. It's not like the swipe hookup ones. It was like a very intense eHarmony. Like you had to do all these questions. It was so intense. But my husband almost didn't go on a date with me because he didn't think that Mary Kay was a real job. Like he had no idea about the company. But listen to this. His grad school partner, Dan, okay, his grad school like lab partner, the mom was a pink Cadillac sales director. And praise God, that month, I happened to be in a 2-page spread of our nationwide applause magazine. It's like this recognition magazine we have with Mary Kay. And I was like a 2-page story. And Dan's mom told my husband now at the time, you'd be crazy not to go on a date with her. So I've now been married for 12 years and I've got to travel the world with my husband, thanks to Mary Kay. We just got back from an incredible trip to Portugal. And my Mary Kay business really also allowed my husband to pursue his dream of opening up a chiropractic office. So you never know whose dream is attached to yours. I'm sold out on this career because I've seen firsthand what this company can do for women, but I've also experienced how it can positively impact families. If my being raised in a Mary Kay home wasn't legit, wasn't awesome, I would have never chosen this for my children. But that's the biggest gift my mom gave me while growing up pink, was her example of how to do life. And when we lead by example, our children will follow. So I'm motivated to be a work from home mom, to create unique experiences for my kids, to pay for the college of their choice, and to help other moms do the same for their families. So you might be thinking, this is a busy time. My kids are crazy. Like I have a lot going on. And I get that. We look for busy women. But I also want you to know that November is one of the most powerful times of the year to start a Mary Kay business. Because as we step into the holiday season, people are naturally in a buying mindset. Hello, you can get your own gifts for friends and family members at half price. But also people are looking for gifts, stocking stuffers, self-care items. And this also means more conversations, more interest, and more opportunities to share what we have to offer. So starting now allows you to tap directly into the busiest shopping period of the entire year. But it's not just about the sales. It's also about the momentum when you start in November, because you give yourself time to learn this business, build your customer base, and create sustainable habits before the new year begins. And I say that because a lot of times people say, well, Kristen, I'm going to start in the new year. I'm like, oh girl, no. If I can tell you anything, start now. Start now. Because then when you're entering the new year with the experience and the confidence that you're going to get this month and next, your income is already going to be flowing. Truly, November and December are full of gatherings, holiday parties, family events, where you can casually share what you're doing with Mary Kay. And it's the perfect opportunity to do that without feeling pushy or salesy. So you guys, as I pass it back to Janice, I just want to say, I hope that you'll give this a try. I'm so grateful that I said yes. And I truly believe that right now is the best time you could ever start a Mary Kay business. We are the #1 best-selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics. We have the most incredible training and a sisterhood of women that come alongside you to support you. So I hope you'll put in the chat that I'm in for free. I am grateful and cannot imagine my life or who I would have become if someone had not offered this opportunity to my mom and she then could pass it on to me. So back to you, Janice. Thank you for having me.
So great. Thank you, Kristen. And if you had talked to Kristen a few days ago, she's like, I have no voice. And like each day I was like, okay, I hope you get better. I hope you get better. I super hope you get better. But oh, Kristen, it's great to have you on here. And your mom and I have traveled the world together now to see a second generation, which is so great. So I just appreciate you for your story tonight and for your life and all the things that you share tonight. and about your mom too, because she was a single parent, and sometimes that's not really easy today. But to be able to provide for you guys because she was diligent and she was staying on task, and then for all of you, for you to have what you have an amazing, incredible, handsome son and a baby girl. And I see you guys all over social media. So thank you, Kristen, for sharing tonight. I appreciate you more than anything. And you guys give it up for Kristen. Oh my gosh, what a great story tonight for you to hear. And I always tell you, if Kristen's story is not your story, my story is not your story, I will tell you there is a story in Mary Kay that meets your story. People say, well, you don't know my story. I'm like, somebody in Mary Kay has your story. Trust me, they have your story. So tonight we're going to give away 7 free opportunities. As Kristen shared, we make 50% profit. We are all the same. It's a great time to come in. It's the holidays. Remember, men haven't even thought of shopping yet. They shop 3 days before Christmas. And if you guys want to make a lot of money, you can clean up on men. Just come in now and get yourself started. And you can come in now and then don't do anything till the new year, but come in now, get your training and education like Kristen was sharing with you also too. So here's how this is going to roll tonight. We're going to give away 7 free opportunities. So in a minute, I'm going to put you all on the opportunity that you can go off on your microphone, which is a little crazy. So we're going to choose 7 names. As we choose a name for you to come off your microphone really quickly, tell us where you came in from and why you decided to join Mary Kay. I think most of you know how to run the chat section and all that stuff. So if you can be ready when we call your name, we really want you to be able to come off your microphone and tell us all that information. We're going to go to gallery view. Okay, so you will then have 48 hours to sign up with your eStart or your $90 starter kit, as Kristen shared with you, is the smartest thing you could do. I totally believe that also too. And have that conversation with your sales director, and then we will reimburse you back for your eStart. Okay. So do y'all have that? Everybody's got directions and directors. If you could then do a Venmo request to me, we'll reimburse them back for that, and then you can get it to your consultant. Okay. So who is doing our drawings tonight with me? Who is on with me? Carla. Okay, Carla, good. Thank you for 223 people on here tonight. I appreciate all of you tonight. By the way, next week is Thanksgiving. In case you didn't know, we have no virtual events, but the following Monday, we have an amazing speaker, Dawn Otten Sweeney. His daughter is on here, Alden, and she'll be speaking on the Monday. So make sure you check with your director on that. So, Carla, I know that you have some people who are ready to do it. And by the way, if we don't pull your name tonight, I always love when people say, well, it was a sign. They didn't choose my name. It's not a sign. It's a sign. You need to persevere, press through and do this. Okay. So Carla, who's our first Mary Kay beauty consultant tonight?
Our first brand new consultant is Michelle Tuttle with Beverly Cotton.
Okay. Michelle,
Hello.
if you are on here really quickly, come off your microphone. Where are you?
I am right here.
Hey, Michelle, where are you coming in from?
I'm coming in from, I guess the big city, Baltimore, Maryland. I'm in Harford County, though, which is north.
Okay. Tell us why you decided to join Mary Kay tonight.
I'm, I've had a great mentor, director, and what's the other word? The consultant, who've just inspired me to do this, and just the way it makes you feel, just so good to just feel
Empowering you.
good.
Yeah. Empowering women.
Be empowered, right, to go out and just be who you are, who you've been made to be. And I'm low income. I don't make much money as it is, and so this would be a great side job. Um, it may even become my full-time job.
There you go,
We'll see
Michelle.
about that.
Well, congratulations. You're our first winner tonight. So
All
congratulations.
right.
Make sure you connect with your sales director or consultant, okay?
We'll do that. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome,
Have
Michelle.
one.
Okay,
That's
Carla, who's the
awesome.
second one?
Oh, I'm
Number
sorry I was not there.
Okay, you're good. You're
Thank
good.
you.
We're excited
All
for you,
right.
Michelle.
Bless
Yay.
you. Have a good
Okay,
day,
thank you,
guys. Thank
Michelle.
you.
Hey, and happy
num-
Thanksgiving. Okay.
And you guys, happy Thanksgiving. Thank
Okay,
you.
Carla, who's the next one?
yes, it is Ashlyn Morgan with Leslie Napier.
Okay, Ashlyn, if you're on here super fast, super quick, come off your microphone. Where are you, Ashlyn? We're going to give you 10 seconds and then we're going to move on. Oh, there you are. Where are you, Ashlyn?
I'm right here. Yes. My consultant is Leslie Napier. I am from Kentucky. And I'm super excited to start this experience. I am also low income and I'm a single mother, so super excited.
Okay, Ashlyn. Well, welcome to Mary Kay. We're so glad to get you started, Mary Kay. Make sure you connect with your consultant next 48 hours so we can get you started, okay?
Will do. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, Carla, who's the next one?
Number 3 is Crystal Bowman with Angela Morton.
Okay, Crystal, if you're on here tonight, will you pop off your microphone super fast, super quick? We'll give you a few seconds. So if you're on here, Crystal, will you pop off your microphone real quickly so we can see where you're from and why you decided to join Mary Kay? So are you on here tonight, Crystal? Is she on? Who is she a guest of, Carla?
I see her picture. There she is. There's Crystal. Her microphone's not off.
Okay, all right, girl. Got to do that. You got to hit your microphone. Are you there? Who's her consultant?
Angela Morton.
Okay, Angela, your girl. What's going on?
I am Angela Morton. Yes. She's
Well,
muted. I'm not sure what's
Looks like
going
she's trying to
on.
unmute.
Okay. Angela, will you follow up with your girl? We'll give you that, okay? But make sure you follow up with her, okay?
Yes. I
Okay.
will. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Carla, who's number 4? Is that right? Okay.
Melanie Richardson with Dee Dee Acuri.
Okay, Melanie, if you're on here tonight, come off your microphone, super fast, super fit. Quick, there you go. I see Melanie. Where are you?
Hi, I'm in Leak City, Texas.
Yay.
You're super cute, girl. What are you doing? All right, we're excited for
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
All right, why did you decide to join Mary Kay tonight?
Well, I'm only a part-time nanny and I'm pretty restricted with stuff I have to do during the day, so I don't have a lot of free time for another job. So this is a perfect opportunity for me.
Okay, perfect, Melanie. Well, that's great. Make sure you connect with your sales director or consultant and we'll get you started, okay?
Thank
Good for
you.
you. All right. Carla, who's next?
Next is Caitlin Ward with Jackie Marasigan.
Okay,
Marasigan.
Caitlin, are you on here? Where are you, girl?
I am here.
Hey, Caitlin, where are you coming in from?
I live in Taft, California.
Okay, perfect. And who invited you tonight?
Jackie.
Okay, perfect. And tell us why you decided to join Mary Kay.
So me being a mom of 3, kind of work is kind of hard, trying to balance work, school, daycare, getting things done at the house and all that stuff.
Okay, well, we're excited you're coming in. Make sure you connect with your consultant and we'll get you started. Just make sure you connect with her so we can get you making some money, okay?
Alrighty, thank you so much.
You are welcome. All right, before Carla, we have this last, what is it? 2 more we have to go? 2 more?
Yep.
Okay,
So
I just want
number
to say
6.
everybody happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And then December calendar directors is out tomorrow. Everything is for December will be out tomorrow. So please make sure that you're in for that. Okay, Carla, who's our last 2 tonight?
Number 6 is Keisha with Eva Duran.
Okay, Keisha, if you're on here tonight, please jump off your microphone real quickly and tell us where you're coming in from and why you decided to join Mary Kay. So Keisha, if you're on here, make sure you come off your microphone. All right, is she on? Not seeing her.
Keisha. I see her on, but
Okay. Can she come off her microphone? Eva, where's your girl? Where is she, Eva? Come on, Eva. Talk to me.
I asked her to unmute, but I'm not seeing a response.
oh, she
Oh, there
unmuted.
she is. Okay. Hey, Keisha, where are you coming in from, girl?
Hey, I'm not sure if I'm the right Keisha. I am Keisha Ross out of Texas. I'm not sure if you said the right last name though.
Is your consultant Eva Duran?
It's Melissa Glass.
Okay, so no on that, but thank you, Keisha.
You're
Thank you for being on
welcome.
here tonight. Okay, Carla, why don't we go ahead and just go ahead and pick another one?
Okay. Another one, Michelle Joyce Mackey with Hope Fortner.
Okay, Michelle, are you on here tonight? Michelle, what's your last name? Michelle Deutsch Mackey. Okay, there you go, girl. Where are you coming in from?
I'm in Nebraska.
Okay, perfectly. Tell us why you decided to join us tonight.
I'm raising 2 of my grandchildren right now, so my job doesn't really give me any flexibility. I'm always at work, so I'd like to be able to free up some time and get some more income.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for being on here tonight. We'll get you started,
Thank you.
okay? Okay, perfect. And Carla, we have one more.
Last one.
All right, I want to
Lauren.
thank before you go, Alice Walker, Kristen Sharp. Thank you, Kristen, for your story tonight. I just appreciate you and your voice tonight. I appreciate your voice tonight, that's for sure. And Alice and Carla and Sherry Ammons also too. So Carla, who's our last one tonight?
Our last one is Laura Brown with Talisha Porch.
Okay, Laura Brown, where are you tonight? There you are, girl. Hey, Laura, tell us where you're coming in from.
I'm coming from Fort Killeen, Texas.
Okay, tell us why you decided to join Mary Kay.
Consultant, Janice.
Yeah, I'm already
sorry?
a consultant. I'm already a consultant.
Oh,
Oh, you're already a consultant. Okay, so we need to make sure we put somebody who's not a consultant. Okay, Carla, who's the next one?
Sue Byram with Lisa Reimer.
Okay, Sue, are you on here? Sue, if you're on here tonight, Sue Byram, is that what you said, Carla?
Yes.
Okay, Sue, are you on here tonight? Where are you, Sue? Come on, you can do this. Get off your microphone. Where's everybody? We got one more to go, you guys. Come on, we can do this. Sue, if you're on here tonight, where are you? We'd love to have you come off your microphone. If not, Carly, you're going to pick another one. Go for it. Just do the next one.
Okay, Catherine Fernandez with Violet Sneed.
Okay, Catherine Fernandez, are you on here tonight? You get a free opportunity to join Mary Kay. Where are you, Catherine Fernandez? Are you on here tonight? There
Yes,
you
ma'am.
are. Hey, Catherine, where are you coming in from?
Lamar, Colorado.
Okay, is that a special T-shirt you're wearing? Is that like a football thing? No, it's just a general.
No,
Okay,
it's just my Under Armour hoodie.
okay, perfect. Tell us why you decided to join Mary Kay tonight.
Well, because Violet talked me into do one of her beauty things about a year ago, and ever since then I've been buying regularly from her.
Perfect. Well, now you can buy regularly from yourself. There you
Yes.
go. All right, there you go. All right, well, thank you. Congratulations. Welcome to Mary Kay. We're super excited for you, okay? Thank you for being on. All right, Kristen Sharp, any last words you'd like to say to everybody tonight before you head out of Dodge?
Well, thank you so much for being on, and thank you for supporting your Mary Kay Beauty consultant. You know, she is a woman most likely with a family, and she is doing this